big debut around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lawrence Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.
Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Wyatt Langford.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Willie Mays digging in now. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. There's the strike. Stahl, 22 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2024. They're down to their final strike.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Stahl didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Well, Boog, he really steadied them on the way to the win. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.
Back here in New York, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Loud. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction and dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
That one drilled left field. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Rene Francisco next to hit for the Rays. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Got him swinging. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 4. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Uceta is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Rogan, the runner at third. Brett over at second. Perez over at first with one away. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. One run across. She'll still come home with it, but it's offline. It's 6-3.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate, and that is out of play. One strike away, and that one upstairs, ball one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him, and that is the ball game. Stahl with solid relief, notching his first career save in the majors.
That's a nice little career milestone for him, Boog. I'm sure he knew what he could do when he was jogging in from the bullpen. Congrats to him on a special memory.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 1 for 3. Stahl goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a knuckleball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Soriano makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. And a strike on the outside edge. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out looking. Royals down to the final out.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Stahl pitched a clean inning for the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
Last chance for the home team. Now it's the DH, Josh Young.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Stahl didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Couple of shaky moments, Boog, but he did enough to keep things steady and help lift him to the win. Nice job.
Number 80, Brad Stahl.
We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Josh Young. That one's in there. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a ball popped up. Jeter makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear it in.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Stahl pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, this guy came out of the bullpen and went right to work, Boo. You could see the focus and concentration while he was pitching. He did his part to help them get the W.
For the New York Yankees, number 80, Brad Stahl.
Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Robin Yount. First pitch just misses. Stahl goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2024. That one outside, and that's ball 2. And that one a little bit high. Line drive and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, Ryan Bliss. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2-1. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's going to be Edgar Martinez. Martinez would make it 2,500 career hits with a knock here. And it's fouled away.
Can you believe how rare a feat this is, Boog? Barely 100 players in MLB history have put together 2,500 career knocks. Congrats to him.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And here is Larry Walker.
No, outside.
Just missed. Yount at second. Junior on at first with 2 down. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Couple of shaky moments, Boog, but he did enough to keep things steady and help lift him to the win. Nice job.
welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jones batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So one out, nobody on. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now it's even up. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Excellent play out there, and he